morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Ciocca Kia in Ewing, New Jersey, and Kia continues to push out their 2025 model line. So what do we have here? We have a brand new 2025 Kia Seltos. This is the EX all-wheel drive trim, Fusion Black, with a two-tone black and gentle brown Syntex interior. So we're going to check this out. Maybe this is the subcompact SUV you should buy. So let's dig in. Front end of the 25 Seltos, the Fusion Black with the brushed aluminum accents, but we have standard lighting all the way across for your headlights, fog lamps, turn signals. On an EX trim, I'd like to see some LED up here. Let me know how you feel about it, but it just looks awful dim and yellow. Not the greatest. Now, as we come down to our wheel and tire setup, we're looking at a 17-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, Kia badge on the center cap. Now these wheels are wrapped in Kumho Solus all-season tires, 215 on the width, a 55 series sidewall 17s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. As we move out, the Fusion Black with the flat black accents around the wheel wells and down on the door sills. Moving in closer, color match side view mirror, LED turn signals, and then we have color match front and rear door handle, left side fuel filler cap. Up top, we're going to go flat black and brushed aluminum on the roof rails, color matched roof shark fin antenna standard sunroof. Rear end of the Seltos in the Fusion Black with the roof spoiler coming off the top and the wiper down below on the glass. But the lighting package here on the exterior seems strange because up front, you have standard lighting for your headlights, turn signals, and fog lamps with LED for the daytime running lights. And here in the back, we have LED taillights and standard bulbs for turn signals. You would think it would be one or the other. With an EX trim, I think it should be LED all the way around. Seltos on the left of the tailgate, 4X or all-wheel drive on the right, and our exhaust is tucked up underneath the rear bumper. We're under the hood of this Seltos, and what are we looking at for a power plant? We have Kia's 2-liter naturally aspirated inline 4-cylinder engine, mated to an IVT transmission, 146 horsepower, 132 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 27 in the city, 31 on the highway, 29 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. All right, before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much for this 25 EX Seltos? Well, here we go. Base price is $28,290. We have a couple of options. Fusion Black paint for another $395 and carpeted floor mats for another $190. And then your sunroof package is $800. Once we add those in and our destination and delivery fee of $1,375 from Kia's Gwangju, Korea assembly plant, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $31,050. The dealer added wheel locks for $171. Total vehicle asking price $31,221. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the front door panel, we'll move on in close. And what do we got? Hard black plastic up top. I'd like to see some soft touch gloss black plastic into your brushed aluminum door handle. We do have a gentle brown, nice soft Syntex armrest, flat black on the switch gear. And down below, we're going to go with a nice large door pocket standard audio system. Whipping on in here, we got a nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator. Your fuel filler door release is right there on the floor. Seating wise, full power for the driver, manual assist for the front passenger. Gentle brown Syntex material with the stitching, nice and soft. It's a nice two-tone combo. Passenger door panel, same as the driver, no changes. Up on the dash, hard black plastic, more gentle brown Syntex into your heat and air vent. And down below, a nice large glove box. Infotainment screen, we still have Kia's 10.25-inch infotainment system, wired CarPlay, Android Auto. Seltos has not yet gotten the next generation wireless system, but it's got good pinch to zoom, which is a nice touch. And we can go in and check out our setup. Go in here, you can get your vehicle settings, navigation, sound, Bluetooth your phone, get your driver profile set up. We can go to our vehicle settings. There you go. And you can get your lights set up however you want to have those. We're not going to see ambient lighting in this Seltos. And you got your Kia Connect to hook the vehicle up with your phone. And then you got your general settings you can go to. That's where you can get your date and time, set your clock, get your system info. So it's not bad of an older system now, but we go to reverse. And we do have a nice large backup camera, nice and clear with trajectory, so that works. Now as we move down, oh, one other thing, the media. You got your Sirius XM, AM, and FM, and you do have your Sounds of Nature, and there's your wired CarPlay Android Auto. So I did want to show you that before we moved on. So there you have it. Down further, 2 heat and air vents, 4-way hazards, push button start, single zone climate control right there, and then down underneath there, we're going to have a wireless charging pad up top here, and then below that a 12-volt USB-A, USB-C, a rubberized area to store things, and now we have our gear shift. Going to take us through this IVT. We do have drive modes, which we'll check out when we go through the dash. We do have 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger. There's our cameras on, off, center diff lock, hill descent control, parking sensors on or off, manual emergency brake, 2 cup holders, your Seltos key fob. They still have the older style one here because Seltos hasn't had a redesign since they changed this. So we have lock, unlock, pop the tailgate, panic button, remote start, nice weight. We have the black soft armrest, and then you open it up and there's a nice area for storage. Seltos steering wheel, we have a leather wrap wheel with black stitching, feels good, nice 10 and 2 notches, Kia badge on the horn button, round bottom wheel. I got enough room to get in and out though. Flat black on the switch gear, where on the left you're going to have your telephone voice commands, modes for your infotainment system, and favorites and volume. And then on the right you're going to have your cruise, safety suite controls, controls for the digital dash. Now on our stalks, we're going to have our headlight controls, fog lamp controls on the left, on the right front and rear wiper. Down here, we're going to go bright and dim the dash, engine auto stop start on off, pop the tailgate, traction control off, and we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. And now we have our digital dash display. Let's check out our drive modes. So what do we have here? We have Sport, Smart, and Normal. So that's where we go for our drive modes. I think today we'll just drive this in Smart, and you're all set. And then we have additional information that you can go through across the top. And then some of these have sub-menus that you can go through so you can see what's going on while you're going down the road. Overhead console, if you want your dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door, this button right here is pushed in with the orange light on. When you open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting will dim out. Here is the SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. Kia Connect, hook up the vehicle with your smartphone. And now we have our standard sunroof, manual shade, and then it's one click on the button and back the glass goes. Up comes your wind buffeter, and then one click back. And then you can move the shade back with your hands. Sun visor with vanity and a light. Does it slide? Yes, it does. Rear view mirror, we have a framed rear view mirror with manual dim. Getting in the back seat of the Seltos, rear door panel, same as the driver, so same consistency of design on all the door panels, though I just like to see some soft touch up top. Now, I have the seat set for my driving position, so in we go. Nice flat roof, so it's really easy to get in. Now, once I'm in, plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees at 5'11". Syntex, plastic, no seat pocket behind the driver. We have one behind the front passenger. In the back, command center action, 2 heat and air vents, 2 USB-Cs, and an area for storage. And then our back seats, same gentle brown Syntex. Looks good, nice and soft, very comfortable. And then our center armrest, semi-soft, 2 cup holders. So it is comfortable for a subcompact crossover. It's quite comfortable and roomy here in the back. Getting in the cargo area of the new 25 Seltos, you can pop the tailgate from your key fob or from the dash, or you can come to the back and right above the license plate, there's a button. You hit it, beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up. Nice electric assist on the way down using this button. And now with the rear seats up, 26.6 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of the Seltos. There's the carpeted floor mats. Under here, you have a tools jack and a spare with the wheel lock. So thank you, Kia, for the spare. We have some tie downs in the back and some cubbies and some lighting. Now, to get the rear seats down, you can either reach through from the tailgate area, but I don't feel like taking this tonneau cover out. So I'm going to come around to each side, and I'm going to use the button, pull the seat down. We'll go around the other side. Push the button, push the seat down, and now, with the rear seats down, the boxy shape and the tonneau cover out, we're looking at 62.8 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this 25 Seltos. Window sticker on this 25 Seltos, here we go, 2025 EX Fusion Black. Standard features on the left. There are the included features in the EX trim as well as the additional options. Total vehicle MSRP from the factory. Fuel economy estimates. Government safety rating is not rated yet. Made by Kia in Korea. The wheel locks the dealer added. Total vehicle asking price. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're out on the road in this 25 Seltos EX with the two-tone Syntex, which I think is a nice look, but I got plenty of visibility out the windshield, side glass, side view mirror, rear window, no problem. Blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that jazz in the Seltos for safety. But I have that weird lighting combo on this car, which is strange when you have your standard lights for your headlights and your fog lamps, but then you go LED DRLs and LED tail lights. So I would like to see Kia, especially on an EX trim, which is higher up from the obvious base trim, to go with more LED here rather than the yellowy standard lights. But you let me know what you think about that. Fusion Black, I think it goes good with this gentle brown or saddle or dark tan, whatever you want to call it, interior. The seats are very comfortable. The suspension's well damped. In case anyone is wondering, suspension-wise in the 25 Seltos, we're going to go McPherson front strut with a multi-link rear suspension in the all-wheel drive trim. If you get the front-wheel drive trim, you're going to go McPherson front strut with a Torsen rear axle. And that's the front-wheel drive spec. And with the all-wheel drive, you also get 7.3 inches of ground clearance, which is not a bad number if you need to take this on some groomed trails to get to a campsite or something like that. Handles well. The engine has a good amount of pep. So now we're going to do our turning radius test here at 17.4 feet, which is a tight number for this crossover, and it just whips right around. And down the road we go, no problem. And this 2-liter inline 4 getting the job done. Naturally aspirated, so you get that nice linear torque delivery out of the naturally aspirated engine. The IVT seems to respond pretty well. And of course, if you want more power, you can move up, still in 2025, to the turbo Seltos, and then you're going to get yourself 195 on the horses and 195 on the torque with your automatic transmission rather than an IVT. So there are some different options at some different prices, but it handles well. The steering's nice and light, but it's tight. There's not a lot of play in the wheel, which I like. And it just feels very comfortable to drive, and these seats are really quite comfortable. I really have to give Kia credit for that. And you got a good amount of room here in the back of this subcompact SUV. So it's got a lot of great things going for it, but you tell me, at 31 and change, is it too expensive? Is it right on the money for what you're getting in here? Because you do have your 10.25-inch infotainment, wired CarPlay, Android Auto. I got heated seats, I got climate control, I got USB-A, USB-C connectivity and a wireless charging pad, connectivity for my rear seat passengers. So it's got some nice stuff. The lighting's just a bit squirrely. And you got the standard roof. Now that's an extra $800. If you don't want that, you can save yourself $800 right there. But you let me know what you think about this 25 Seltos. Is this the kind of vibe you would want to go with? Is this the kind of action you would want to go with? Or would you go with the sister vehicle, the Hyundai Kona? Or are you going to go, let's say, Toyota Corolla Cross, Honda HR-V, something like that, you let me know and put it in the comments. But I do want to thank Ciocca Kia here in Ewing, New Jersey for allowing the channel access to their very first 2025 Kia Seltos EX all-wheel drive for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.